I've known Master Jhoon Rhee as a leader, as a great volunteer, as an expert, I think since the end of the 60s. I was elected to Congress in 66, and it was shortly thereafter that I met him. Master Rhee was teaching a bunch of congressmen, and he did a great job on it, and that's where I first got to know him and respect him. And in the process, he's helped Korea. He's helped the Korean image because he's so well known in the United States, and I think he's put a wonderful face on our great ally, Korea.
Muhammad Ali used Jhoon Rhee, the acupunch, to defend his title against his British opponent, Richard Dunn, in Munich, Germany in 1975.
Dunn, how the teachers with me? Mr. Jhoon Rhee is from Washington, D.C. Great karate teachers are getting me ready for the wrestle. Are you going to use that right hand? That wasn't the right hand. Jhoon Rhee is acupunch.
Later, Muhammad Ali visited Grandmaster Jhoon Rhee as they both were selected to receive the Bicentennial Sports Award in Washington, D.C.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the world's heavyweight champion, Muhammad Ali. Next, there's a special award in the field of martial arts, probably best known as karate. And our presenter is a celebrated journalist. Washington is bugged so much that the other night Henry Kissinger's waterbed leaked and almost drowned Jack Anderson. Mr. Jack Anderson.
Our man of the century is a native Korean, master of the Korean version of the martial arts called Taekwondo. In his prime, he was the only person in the world who could leap into the air and get off 3 powerful mule-like kicks before he touched the ground. It is now my pleasure to present the man of the century in martial arts and the commissioner of the new World Black Belt League, Jhoon Rhee.
Thank you, Jack. Mr. Kissinger, I'd like to say a word. Your staff in American Embassy in Seoul, Korea, is doing a good job to picking a right guy to issue a visa like me. Muhammad Ali and Will Chamberlain have been disputing who is the greatest. Past few years, now you just heard Jack Anderson that who is the greatest. I think it's big enough for me to demonstrate, to settle for good who is the greatest. Ali. Will Chamberlain, I don't want you to come at the same time. I want you to wait until I finish him up, then you can come out. Thank you very much.
God, he must have a hell of a jockstrap.
Grandmaster Jhoon Rhee is one of the best gifts that Korea has ever given to the United States. He's the only American of Korean descent to be recognized as one of the top 200 immigrants of all time. He received this honor 2 years ago along with other renowned immigrant Americans such as Albert Einstein, Isaac Perlman. Please join me in welcoming Grandmaster Jhoon Rhee.
Grandmaster Jhoon Rhee really is just such a great example. He's always in great shape. And besides his good physical strength, he's a man of tremendous character. He's a teacher, he's a leader, and people all over the world, not just Virginia, not just America, have benefited from Jhoon Rhee. So my brother Bruce, with Jhoon Rhee, and my brother Bruce has now come to the Redskins, and he's general manager of the Redskins. And I'd like to ask Grandmaster Rhee, if you please come forward here. We have a presentation, a gift we want to give to you. If you'll slip that off, slip the ribbon off. All right, let me open this up. As you know, in fact, Delegate Keem and I were talking about this. The Redskins are in great need of strong defense and a lot of different players who are not injured. Jhoon Rhee has just turned 80 years old. It's hard to believe he's 80 years old, but he just turned 80 years young. And so we have a Redskin jersey 80, but most importantly, Jhoon Rhee. We need a strong, tenacious defense.
Thank you, Jhoon. About 20 years ago, I had one of the greatest experiences of my life, and that was to meet and to know and to become a friend of Jhoon Rhee. Jhoon Rhee's life is one of giving. He believes in giving with all his heart, soul, mind, strength, and body to the United States of America and to his fellow Americans.
Jhoon Rhee can teach a lesson about achievement and about working toward a goal more effectively, I think, because many students are interested in what he does and what he stands for. And by teaching it in that context, it can then apply to other contexts.
He is an author. He has starred in movies, creator of the National Teacher Appreciation Day. He's conducted over 70 three-day board seminars. He has become a national treasure, a gentleman in every sense of the word, and my good friend, Master Jhoon Rhee.
If you ask me who has now the most influence over the Soviet foreign policy today, I will say that it is Master Rhee, because he just published editorial article in the Soviet magazine, which is very well read by Soviet diplomats, by Soviet politicians, but by Soviet high-level officials. It consists of the guiding principles of the philosophy of Master Rhee, by which very well applied even to relationship between nations and to relationship between the Soviet Union and the United States.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am very honored to be here this afternoon to be awarded with Peacemaker Award.
Master Jhoon Rhee is a 10th degree black belt who at 64 years of age still exhibits the strength and flexibility of a teenager. He has acted as a special advisor to the President's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports under the Reagan administration, and a presidential appointee to the National Council on Vocational Education under President Bush. He has acted as master instructor for everyone from congressmen and movie stars to celebrities and sports heroes, including Muhammad Ali and the late Bruce Lee.
Congressman Nick Smith, good to meet you. Is there any particular reason that we declare Jhoon Rhee's Day today?
Well, I have been authorized by the United States Congress to express our appreciation to Jhoon Rhee on this his day, and there's a lot of acclamations for Master Rhee, but in conclusion, from the Mayor of the District of Columbia, Anthony Williams, now therefore, I, the Mayor of the District of Columbia, do hereby proclaim June 28, 2003 as Jhoon Rhee Day in Washington, D.C., and call upon all the residents of this great city to join me in recognizing this distinguished gentleman and wish him continued success. Let's show our appreciation for Jhoon Rhee.
지금 주은리 씨가 꽃을 전해드렸습니다.
워싱턴을 빛낸 자랑스러운 한국인이죠. 미국 태권도계의 대부 준리.
2002년에는 훌륭한 이민자 200인에 선정되기도 하셨는데요. 이 낯선 미국 땅에서 성공할 수 있었던 비결은 무엇입니까?
열심히 경직하게 일하는 겁니다. 네.
야, 정말 정답인 것 같아요. 그거는 뭐 어느 나라에서 다 통하는 진실일 겁니다.